The city of New Orleans, really a sight to see and a wonderful place to visit. We're happy to be here tonight. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram is an...
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. And tonight, Smitty, you look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Kemba Walker is out there with MP. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, the guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Ingram. And it's Hart in at the small forward. And so off the tip, it's New York. Here's Walker inside. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Walker.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Hart. Back to Ingram. Pulls it from 20. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And this may not be the juiciest stat he'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Here's Graham following the basket by MP. Graham finds Valanciunas to the paint. Alexander Walker. It's tipped.
Outstanding work on the defensive end. I like whenever MP goes after blocks and gets them.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
New Orleans shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Now here's Walker.
No backing down when MP takes it up. He just slams it right in the grill.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Graham. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Now the pass to the main. Over in the corner, Randall. It's Barrett on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
Pass to Ingram. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Pulls up, high post, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Graham's got 5 points so far. New York leading by 4. Walker the pass to the mayor. Some nice passing by New York here. Trying to get open is Robinson. Sinks it, and the shot from MP.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Ingram. Back to Graham. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. New Orleans making some changes here. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Satoransky's subbed in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Noel comes in for Julius Randle. Evan Fournier's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Some changes for New Orleans. Garrett Temple has checked in for Hart, and Lewis subbed in for Devontae Graham. Now here's Rose. Here's the mayor, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Pelicans trail by 8. Lewis outside. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Satoransky. Back to Lewis. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And, Kevin, one thing you have to respect about Derrick Rose is that he's never stopped evolving. He's constantly adapting his game to best fit what his team needs. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Hayes. And a missed layup.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The mayor passes to Noel. Over Marshall. Nails the baby hook.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Lewis against Rose. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
Love the shooting form from Tomas Satoransky on that shot. Doing a lot to open up the offense for his team.
Rose against Lewis. Pass to Hayes. Kicks to Temple. And here is Satoransky. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Satoransky's got 5.
It's hard to get all the way to the rim in this league. The floater is a shot Satoransky is developing.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks lead by 7. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, now the Sage veteran.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that...
And Rose
Checking in.
going with the whole new group out there. Pelicans trail by 4. The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. Josh Hart out there with Ingram. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. It's the Pelicans 5. Here's Alexander Walker, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Blocks it again.
2 minutes.
Here's the mayor. He's got 8. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
For 2.
You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range, the free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball. On the floor and get by people.
And so Barrett nails both of them.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
Back to Graham. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Hart. Here's Alexander Walker. Graham gets a wide open look. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Right wing. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
His first personal foul.
Just muscling through it all. These finishes get
Shooting
MP
for New
fired
York.
up.
MP.
Fantastic
On the
focus.
shot.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
There's 1:17 left here in the second. Hart finds Graham. That's short off the rim.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Passes it to Hart. Here's Alexander Walker. The offensive rebound.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
To the middle. It's tipped. The pass to the man. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Ingram missing. Here's New York. They're on a 16-6 run. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, MP and his squad are in a good rhythm, helping set up that stunning alley-oop.
23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Randall against Ingram. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 13 on the court for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. MP out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Robinson in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And it's Barrett penetrating. Off with the layup. Barrett's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Alexander Walker. Now here's Graham. And no good that time. Walker with some nice D.
And Kemba Walker, traded to the Thunder this offseason, was subsequently bought out before joining the Knicks. Walker and the Knicks seem like a perfect fit. You just hope Walker can stay healthy at this stage of his career.
Ingram outside. Clock at 4. Robinson with the block. And they'll get another chance. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Here's the mayor. 15 points in the game. Walker. The quick look, no good that time. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. They need to avoid that.
Alexander Walker passes to Valanciunas. Now here's Hart. Barrett covering. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Hart, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Randall. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
When you have the size that Valanciunas has, there aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And Greg, with Devontae Graham, you know know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Temple comes in for Josh Hart. Satoransky's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Lewis subbed in for Devontae Green. And Hayes kicks to Satoransky. Here he goes. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Rose. Sinks that one from the post.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Lewis against Rose. Moves back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Pelicans have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Lewis kicks to Marshall. Here's Temple. He's covered by Noel. Basket counts.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
New York leading by 16. Here's the Mayor trying to get open as Burks. No good from the Mayor. 1:31 left in the third. Here's Lewis. He can't get that one to fall. Rose with some nice D. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
1:12 left to play here in the third. Pass to Marshall. Back to Lewis. Hayes the pass to Satoransky. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's the Mayor, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Lewis with it. Defended now by Fournier. Lewis passes to Marshall. Down low. Here's Hayes. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Hayes has got 4 points this quarter.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
The Mayor passes to Fournier. From 12 feet out. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Garrett Temple. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Lewis. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Quickly's checked in.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Here's Alexander Walker. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. And so it's MP making things happen for New York. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Randall with the bucket.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Quickly against Graham. Pass to Marshall. Here's Alexander Walker. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Valanciunas, good. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Randall down low. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus.
Substitution on the court.
Here's the Mayor, defended by Hart. The Mayor passes to Randall. To the inside, the Mayor, and he converts the layup. And that's 31 points for MP.
Julius Randle.
Inside the paint, MP looks fearless, doing whatever it takes to find his shot.
Ingram outside. Launches a 3. Kept alive. That's tipped. Here's Walker. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
And there's the drive.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Lewis against Quickly. Lewis passes to Hernan Gomez.
Knicks foul. Obi Toppin. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
At the line for New Orleans, Billy Hernan Gomez.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Quickly against Lewis. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot's good from MP. The Mayor's got 40 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.